everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I'm going to be taking you around my latest 4K Blu-ray Steelbook pickup that I got for Evil Dead Rise. And of course it goes without saying, but I will also share my thoughts on the 4K transfer as well. Now I can't stress to you how excited I was to finally get this movie on 4K. And not just get it on 4K, but to get this Steelbook as well. It was easily my most anticipated movie of the year. And I can comfortably say it was my most enjoyable movie that I've seen so far this year. It really is that good. It gave me everything that I wanted when it comes to the Evil Dead franchise. I thought the apartment block set into this movie was absolute genius. Gave us something that we've never seen before, but it also felt quite familiar. Of course, we are talking about an Evil Dead movie here, and you want a bit of gore, and you get it in abundance with this movie. Now, I know I'm always saying that I don't necessarily need violence to enjoy a good horror movie, but yes, we are talking about the Evil Dead franchise here, and you want some over-the-top violence, and like I said, you are well covered with this movie. The demonic possessions as well. The main girl in this movie, the mother, Alicia Sutherland, I think the actress's name is. She was unbelievably convincing in this movie. She is terrifying. So creepy. Unbelievably creepy every time she's on camera. And I thought she'd done such a wonderful job in this movie. There are so many highlights in this movie, and I'd love to talk about them, but I can't because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But there is one scene that I just want to quickly talk about because it was such a standout scene. And there is a bit of carnage going on. Again, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. There is a bit of carnage going on. And you can see all this carnage going on through the viewpoint of a keyhole. And the way it's done was absolute genius. One of the best scenes that I've ever seen in the Evil Dead franchise. It is that good. Now, this movie is directed by a gentleman by the name of Lee Cronin, who is a fellow Irishman, and you can clearly see that this man is a fan of this franchise. I think he done such a wonderful job on it. Now, this movie is a standalone movie. It's not a sequel. It's not a sequel to the remake. It's nothing to do with the original movies either. And I'm hoping that Lee Cronin will come back and give us a sequel to this movie. To me, the Evil Dead franchise is perfection. I don't think they've made a bad movie. I think the TV series was phenomenal. And in a weird kind of way, I wish they would almost stop in case they do make that one bad movie. But you can't help but watch this movie and not want more, especially from that director. He did such a wonderful job on this movie. And if you are a fan of the franchise and you have not seen this movie yet, folks, get onto it now. I think you're going to be massively impressed by it. Now, as for the release itself, the special features are a huge letdown. All you get in it is a director's commentary, and you also get a short story from the director as well. That's it. It's such a shame because this movie made an absolute killing at the box office. It had a budget of around 19 million. It grossed just a little over 145 million worldwide. It was an absolute box office smash. And you think with a movie that makes that kind of money that they would put a bit more effort into the special features. It's a shame they didn't. As for the 4K transfer, it's a real winner. It really is. I actually said it to my fiance halfway during the movie in the cinema that I couldn't wait to get this at home on 4K on my own setup, particularly my OLED television, because this movie is unbelievably dark. And I knew if they'd done right by the 4K transfer, this movie could look quite amazing, particularly some of the blacks that you do see on show here. It gave me everything that I wanted when it comes to a new movie like this. The movie is incredibly sharp looking. It really is. There is some amazing shadow detail, but it is the black levels that gives you that major upgrade over the Blu-ray. It is an OLED owner's wet dream, this movie, and if you have not seen it on 4K and you do have an OLED setup, trust me, you need to check this movie out. You are going to be massively impressed by it. Not that you can't enjoy it if you don't have an OLED television, you just won't get them deep blacks that we've come to expect with an OLED television, and I was amazingly impressed by it. The Dolby Atmos soundtrack that you get on this as well is unbelievably playful. Now, I've said it countless times that I love horror and Dolby Atmos. They go hand in hand. And if it's done right, I think it can be incredibly playful, and like I said, it is incredibly playful with this soundtrack. I love it. You know, you get an odd creak coming up above you, the odd whispers coming out behind you. There is some great separation with your speakers. You do get a great sense of atmosphere as well. There is some thumping moments that you will hear in this as well that will take you by surprise. It is a fantastic Dolby Atmos soundtrack. I wouldn't say demo worthy, but when it comes to horror movies, it's definitely one of the best out there. Right, folks, I'm going to take you around this Steelbook and give you a good close look at it. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, folks, so here we go. Here's the Steelbook. So I have removed the J card. I will quickly bring it in and show you. But as you can see right in the middle there, you got a bit of a write-up of the movie. There's the special features that I'm talking about. Such a letdown. And then that's just a close look at the technical aspects as well. Right, so I'll put that to a side and let's get on with the Steelbook. And as you can see, it is the main Deadite that you see in this movie, and she looks just as creepy as well. Now, the Steelbook itself has a matte finish. There is no spot glossing, no embossing or debossing, so it is quite simple on this one. But I fell in love with the artwork on this, and I love the way they didn't put the title on the Steelbook itself. So I'll take us down to the spine of it, and then right around to the back, and it just simply says, "Mommy loves you to death." And again, no spot glossing going on at all in the back of it. And that is the Steelbook in full. And then when you flip it around, you have got your Blu-ray disc, you got your 4K disc, and as you can see, the artwork inside the Steelbook is the exact same as the discs themselves. So there you go, folks. Just a quick look at this rather beautiful looking Steelbook, and I'm happy I picked it up because it is actually sold out on Amazon UK. Chances are, I don't know if it will come back in, but something's telling me it's not going to, and I feel fortunate that I got it in the end. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is my Evil Dead Steelbook, and what a beautiful Steelbook that is. So, as per usual, folks, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of it. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.